Okay folks, this is Steve Grono. I'm going to take you on a quick tour of the antique collection of AGA acetylene powered Bouy lights and Fresnel lenses that we have for sale. This is our restoration shop over in South Lyon. Here's some of our equipment that could be included in the sale of this package. This is what we use to restore the lights. This is a Belmore belt sander. This is a Baldor polishing, industrial polisher. Here we have a media blast cabinet, and here we have a dust collection system. All of that is used in the restoration process. In addition, there is a variety of tools for disassembly and reassembly of the lights. Here's some of the tools and equipment. These are brass screws made for the lights and various parts for the lights, copper rivets, brass screws, and as you can see, just a selection of tools that we use to restore the lights. So here are some of the components of work in progress. These are 200mm lights you're seeing right here. These are the copper tops and the lanterns. Behind those are 500mm lights. Most of them are complete. There are a couple, two that are partly disassembled. There are parts here to finish them. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the 500mm AGA lights with 4th order Fresnel lenses inside. Some of the Fresnel lenses are in absolutely mint perfect condition inside there, and those are 4th order 17-mile range. Next to that we have 39 200mm lights, all various condition. All of them have the internal Fresnel lenses included, and for the most part these are complete and in restorable condition. In the back row, the ones in the very back row here are 300mm. The lenses, the Fresnel lenses, are inside of those as well, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those. 10 of the 300mm Fresnel lenses are with them, and they are largely intact. Here's a couple of 200s that have just been restored. These have been polished and are ready for display in a museum. Copper tops. These are bronze castings, bronze lower, internal Fresnel lens. There's another one right here. And here's some of the tools that we use for those. This is our paint booth. Paint booth has just a few things in it here. All of this can go with the deal. Also this is a hand buffer, which is really a handy tool when restoring these lenses, 3-phase. I do have the converter for that. We're going to go upstairs. I'm going to show you an incredible selection of lenses and lens parts that go with this package. There's another 20 or so 200mm lanterns right here. I'll show you all of those underneath the bench here. About 20, roughly speaking. Various condition, as you can see. Here's more lanterns, 300mm and 200mm. This is 500mm glass for the 500 downstairs. Here's some 140mm lights. These are glass shades for the 200mm lanterns. And here are the Fresnel lenses, extras for the inside. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. 12 or 13 of those right there. Up here, these are AGA sun valves wrapped in the shipping material from Middle East. There's about 50 of those. The sun valves are just an incredible little device used to turn the lights off and on. These are some very early sun valves. There's 3 of these. Here's some more miscellaneous, and then on the top rack, these are all 200mm Fresnel lenses. Quite a selection of those. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 of those. And then we have lenses here inside the original shipping boxes. There's, looks like 4 of those. Here's some more 200mm lenses. Here's a green one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's some more. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 more. So there's about 50 200mm lenses up here. This is some more of the parts. These are chimney parts for the 200s, acetylene burner lines, quite a bit of parts. On this side of the shelf, here's a 300 millimeter drum lens, another 300 millimeter. I'm sorry, that's a 375 right there. This is a 300. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more lenses right there. And then you have some 300 millimeter shades, red and green. Here's another 140 acetylene powered light, a 200, some copper tops, and then down here on the bottom, this is a 500 millimeter fourth order down here. Next to that is another 500 millimeter fourth order. Next to that's another 500 millimeter fourth order. Next to that's another 500 millimeter fourth order. There's 4 of those, and then a couple of lower bases, and 1, 2, 3, 4 more 200 millimeter lanterns under there. So quite a bit of parts inventory. Over here, this is some of the brass work that goes with the deal. These are handles for 500 millimeter, and these are brass custom-made finial bird spikes. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these, which fit quite nicely on the top of the 200 millimeters to finish them off. We also have in these large boxes, these are 200 millimeter acrylic barrels for restoring the 200s. I think there's 8 or 10 of those in these tall boxes. And over here, I believe there's a couple odds and ends. It's a shipping box from AGA, galvanized shipping box from AGA up there, old one. And some shipping crates for the Fresnel lenses. Over on this side, we have another selection of lenses. These are 300 millimeter, a little different design, AGA. You can get a look at these. These are really nice, restorable. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those. And 300 millimeter, 375 millimeter mix of those. Right here is another AGA red, aid to navigation, really cool. And these are radio transponders from the 1940s. There's 4 of those. I think that pretty much covers it. I hope that's been helpful. If you have any questions about this collection, please call Steve Grono. My number is 810-599-5147, and we will entertain an offer for the entire package. Thanks for your time.